What's up everyone, John from Beyond ARTV. It is time for another episode of 7 on Sunday because it is Sunday last time I checked my calendar and you're late. Thanks for checking back every week at 11 a.m. Eastern time. I've always got a brand new episode for you. Today I am talking about 7 cringy pop songs that I used to jam the hell out to. I'm talking about songs that were my favorite song for a while, or maybe it was at least something that I kept in rotation. I don't think any of these were necessarily my favorite for a long period of time, but looking through some old playlist on one of my old iPods that I found and an old iTunes playlist, yeah, it was a little bit hard to just see some of the songs where I was like, that was my song for like a month of my life in 2009. I was between the ages of 14 and 19 whenever I talk about any of these songs that were my song at the time, and I'm 25 now, so I think it's a little bit understandable why I would look back on some of these tracks and be like, you know what, that's a little bit less than flattering. I don't exactly want to tell people that that was in my playlist, but here I am doing an entire video on it, so I do hope that you enjoy laughing in my pain, or else maybe just being like, hey, I still love that song. Whatever your reaction is, let me know in the comment section down below. Leave suggestions for future episodes of 7 on Sunday, and stick around towards the end of the episode. I'm going to be doing my question of the week. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, and here we go.
Trying to find the words to describe this girl without being disrespectful. Damn girl.
Also known as Sexy Bitch, we have Sexy Chick by AKON and David Guetta. That's right, you remember whenever he was a thing for a very long time, and it seems like now he's trying to make a pretty big comeback, especially recruiting Justin Bieber for his new track, To You. Well, for the longest time, like 2009 to 2011, this dude ruled the airwaves. Everybody wanted him producing everything for them. In fact, he even got AKON a hit whenever AKON wasn't even that relevant at the time. But here we are, AKON and David Guetta over a really boring, slurring beat talking about women, and just in a degrading fashion. And it's like not one of those things where I'm just like, oh, how dare you, how dare you. It's just dumb. It's not even a smart or clever in any way pop song. It's just like AKON is singing, I'm trying to find the words to describe this girl without being disrespectful, but guess what? I can't do that. I'm too dumb, so I'm gonna contradict myself by in the next line saying, damn, you a sexy bitch. It just kind of has this stomping, groaning beat that goes on, and I look at myself and I'm like, how was I cruising around at the beach with one of my friends thinking like, we are on top of the world? Did I have a Lindsay Lohan phase? I don't know if I did or not. I really liked her in Herbie Fully Loaded, and I saw, what was the name of that movie? The Parent Trap. I liked that one as well. I suppose hearing one of the songs in Herbie Fully Loaded inspired me to go check out her album Speak, and I, for some reason, landed on this one, Nobody Till You. I had this one on my iPod and I looked it up. This wasn't even one of the singles, and this was one of 3 songs that I had, and this is the only one that I even remotely remember because apparently I did rock out to it. Lindsay Lohan sounds bored out of her mind as she delivers the lines on this song. It just sounds like they just picked up some teenager's diary and they were like, all right, let's pick out this formula, this generic idea, and tie it all together with this knot. And they put all of those lyrics about a relationship or wanting someone and just the teen poppy vibe of the early 2000s. They just crumpled that all into one piece of paper, spat it out into the world, and here we have an album that somehow sold over 1 million copies. Thank you, record label executives.
I'm sorry I'm bad, I'm sorry I'm Bill, I'm sorry about all the things I said to you, and I know I can't take it back.
I'm gonna excuse myself a little bit on this one because I had no idea who BUCKCHERRY were. I had heard Crazy Bitch and I thought it was okay at the time. I detest the song now, but now listening to tracks like Sorry and Everything, including the one that I obviously put on the list today, Sorry, they are cringe-inducing because it's this band led by this out-of-control, alcohol-consuming dude who is so obsessed with himself most of the time, but here he comes through with an apology that you will never believe. I'm sorry I'm bad, I'm sorry I'm this, I'm sorry I'm fill in the blank. It sounds like he drank too much one night, his wife or girlfriend or whatever got mad at him, and here he writes down a few things that just popped into his head. And for some reason, I don't know why, I know I keep saying that, but for whatever reason, I just kept listening to this song. I wasn't even sorry for anything to anyone, but this song just made me feel good, and I was like, okay, BUCKCHERRY, I mean, maybe, can they be one of my new favorite bands? And fortunately, I didn't go down that road. I explored a little bit more, and then I just started hearing this song, and I was like, I don't know, this song feels a bit disingenuous. And this was even me in high school.
1, 2, 3, not only you and me, got 180 degrees and I'm caught in between. Counting 1, 2, 3, feet apart, Mary, getting down with 3P. Everybody loves
1, 2, 3, not only you and me. There's somebody else in the mix, and it's repeated over and over again against this annoying club mix and danceable feel. Yeah, but I'm no stranger to this song because in 2009, whenever it came out, I heard it on the radio and I was like, wow, that's pretty fun. That's pretty catchy. I'm gonna listen to this for the next few weeks. And then I actually Googled the lyrics one day, and then I saw somebody discussing in a forum somewhere, and they were like, this song's about a threesome. And me being the Christian school kid that I was like, oh my God. Yeah, that's right. I was that naive that I didn't even know before I Googled the lyrics. And yeah, I listened to it more, and I was like, this song is moronic. Please, please, please never tell anyone that I listened to it. But here I am admitting it to a large audience. This one's just silly. It's David Archuleta from American Idol. I think he went pretty far one season, and I had friends that were like into him, and girls at school were into him as well, and I got shown some of his music, and I ended up downloading Crush, and yeah, I don't know, I just have a memory of myself singing along to this in the shower, scrub-a-dub-dub, with a crush in the tub. I can't even think of what to say about this one because I have no defense for it because it's just one of those kind of teeny songs where he was like getting a little bit too old to be writing that style of music, and this crush ain't going away, yeah, yeah, yeah.
When she say I'm look like a lollipop, oh yeah, she say I'm like a lollipop, lollipop. She say I'm like a lollipop, yeah, I like that. It sound like a lollipop.
Because Candy Shop by 50 Cent wasn't enough of a sexual euphemism for rappers, we had to do another one. And I even said it, I said one of their puns right away, rappers. She's so sweet, so I let her lick the rapper. Get it? Because Lil Wayne is a rapper, and you know, that could be considered like a penis, a rapper. You know, I let her suck it. Yeah. That's clever. Those so not subtle winks to the audience were just abhorrently bad, but it's one of those things where my sophomore year of high school, this was fresh. I was being badass. I was listening to some hip hop and rap music now. I wasn't just listening to my rock. I was expanding to the pop charts, and I was like, yo, this song, it is badass. This is something that is just gonna bring the ladies, it's gonna bring the friends. I'm gonna be so popular if I'm bumping this in my brand new Buick car that my mom let me drive sometimes. That clearly didn't work out for me, and that phase didn't last long. And while the Carter 3 is a pretty strong album overall, the single Lollipop with Static Major, RIP, I do have respect for the man. This was not your shining star of a moment. It had horrible lyrics with terrible euphemisms all throughout, too many sexual metaphors. It was downright nasty in places, and I kind of hate myself for liking it.
Please excuse me, I don't mean to be rude, but tonight I'm loving you. Oh, you know that tonight I'm loving you. Oh.
At least Lollipop had flavor. This one is just tasteless. It's Tonight I'm Loving You, aka Tonight I'm Fucking You by Enrique Iglesias, a star that crossed over not only the Latin charts, but the Billboard Hot 100 as well. He had that hit I Like It with Pitbull, which is still a relatively catchy and innocent enough song. This one just got straight down to the business, and it gets downright rapey and weird. It's one of those things where he's like, yo, I know that you said like you might not be down, but like listen, tonight I'm fucking you. That was my list of cringe-inducing songs that I really used to have a soft spot for. Let me know some songs that you found cringy that you're not into anymore, but maybe back in the day that was your absolute song. Now, as far as the question of the week, and as far as that goes, I asked you guys last week for the worst Lil Yachty lyrics. Now, with that being said, that new series is launching very, very soon, so keep that in mind. I don't have a question for you this week, or do I? Maybe the question of the week should be something. I'm messing with you. I do have a question for you, and my question of the week this week that I want you to comment your answer down below for is, if you could work with any 2000 to 2010 pop artist, one of the ones that's the most washed up, and you could make a hit song with them, what would the artist be? What would your duo name be? And what would your first song name be? Be sure to sound off. I think this could be fun. Don't forget to drop a like on the video while you're here, and subscribe to the channel because friends don't let friends go unsubscribed. You can always feel free to leave suggestions for more episodes of SOS in the comments. John, you already asked us to leave like 8 things in the comments. Shut up! Thanks for watching this week, guys. If you would like to support me on Patreon, it's the annotation over in the corner. You can click right here to see last week's episode or another video from Beyond ARTV right here. All of my social media links can be found in the description down below. And other than that, that's all I got for you today. I'll see you very soon right here on Beyond ARTV.